Hello and welcome to Horriblunge. Now you might be thinking if you're training at home that you're getting away with not doing lunges, and this workout is going to change that thinking. So what we've got today is we've got a mainly quad focused workout, a little bit of glute comes from the lunges and also from some goblet squats, and we're going to chuck in some dumbbell rows to get a little bit of upper body recruitment as well. So I'm using for this a kettlebell just to show that you can do kettlebell workouts as well, but you can use, if you want to, 2 kettlebells, you can use 2 dumbbells. So the exercise is goblet squat, the dumbbell row, and the lunges can be done with 2 dumbbells, can be done with 2 kettlebells, can be done with 1 kettlebell. So I'm going to demonstrate today with 1 kettlebell. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ascending sets. We're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and then back down again. And then intermittently, we're going to do lunges on top of that. So it's a superset workout, so you might want to plan your weight accordingly. If you need to pause at any time, if you're out of breath or whatever, please do so. Just pause the video. And if you're ready to go, if you've warmed up, make sure you warm your knees up and your upper body up first. If you're ready to go, let's go. So the first one we're going to do is a superset of 5 goblet squats and 5 dumbbell rows each side. So first of all, goblet squats, come down. Now remember, for the goblet squats, we're going to be coming down nice and deep here, holding the goblet in front of you. Okay, and then we're going to go into rows. So if you're doing double row with a dumbbell, you'll be in this position. If you've got one single arm, go this way. So hand on the knee here, pull up, and remember, we're looking to engage the muscle. It's not about how fast you can do it, it's about retracting the shoulder and then pulling in. So we're squeezing the lats. That's a little bit more than 5. Turn round. Obviously if you're at home, you don't need to turn round because you haven't got a camera watching you, but it won't look as good if I don't show. Okay, so do 5, and then we're going to go into short step lunges. So I'm going to demonstrate the technique here. Short step lunges is 1 foot in front of the other, very short. So from here, this foot comes down here, we come down to 90 degrees, push up off the front foot, foot comes to there, down, keep the back straight, and as you'll see, you're going to really engage the glute here as well as the quad. And what we're going to do, if we had a big runway, we would do obviously a straight run, but as we're in our living room, we're just going to do around about 20 steps. Make sure you keep those feet one in front of the other. So make sure you get 10 per leg. Not sure how many that was, lost count. Let's say it's 10. So we're going to have a little rest. So in between sets, we're going to have around about 30 seconds rest. As we go up, that's only 5 reps per set. As we go up, we're going to go 10, 15, 20 reps. You might need more reps in between sets. Remember, it's about engaging the muscle, fatiguing the muscle. Don't get too tied up with getting your heart rate high. Okay, so we're going to go again. So we're going to go goblet squats, dumbbell row, 10, 10. No lunges on this one. Have a rest on this one. So 10 goblet squats. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. If you want to engage the glutes a bit more from the side. So down, squeeze the glutes as you come up. If you think about squeezing the glutes on every single one, you'll engage them a little bit better. Okay, into dumbbell row or kettlebell row. Start from here and then turn. So overhand grip, turn, do 10 each. Remember to attract the shoulder and row. Don't just do it as fast as possible. We want to engage the muscle. Okay, swap over. Obviously, we won't have to turn around at home. Remember, think about engaging the back. Don't think about just pulling with the arm. Nice, slow. Thinking about the reps. Okay, have a little rest for 30 seconds. So we're going to alternate on the rows, otherwise what's going to happen is the lunges will become part of the torture, and you won't be able to complete the other exercises. If you're doing this back for a second time, you might want to incorporate lunges after every single set, but that'll be a lot of lunges. That'll be 7 sets of lunges. Now, you're a better person than me if you want to do that. Okay, about 30 seconds or so, then we're going to go into, this time, 15 goblet, 15 rows, and then 20 steps on the lunges. Okay? Okay, 15 goblets, let's go. Squeeze the glutes each time if you want to. If you want to make this a little bit harder for yourself, sitting in, balls at the bottom, just means that you have to engage a little bit harder. From dead, there's no momentum. I've lost count again. Let's say that's 7. Remember, focus on the exercise here. If you've only got light weights at home, I'm going to make it as difficult as possible to perform the reps with good form, so we can slow it down. We can squeeze the muscle on each one. There's a whole load of things we can do. Increase the reps if you want to. Remember, I'm saying doing 15 here. If you want to do 20 for every set, that's fine. I think that's 15. So we're going to come into the rows. Remember to retract and squeeze. Want to engage the muscle properly. You can obviously increase the weight if you've got a few different weights here. You might want to swap between kettlebells and dumbbells. Remember, I'm doing this for the video, for a demonstration. If you need to rest a little bit between sets, that's fine. Now it's about 15. Go back into the other side. It's important you use the other hand to steady yourself here. If you don't, you find your hips move, and that can take the work off the back. And you might find that your lower back starts to ache a little bit after doing a couple of these sets. I think that's 15. If it does start to hurt, just take a little rest. Don't push yourself to an injury point, just to get the reps and be hardcore. So now we're going to do 20 steps on the short steps. Remember, hold it here. If you're using 2 dumbbells or 2 kettlebells, hold them to the side here. Okay, 20 steps, one foot in front of the other. Now, the secret to doing these is to do them at a fairly decent pace, so you're keeping the tension and keeping the work on the quad. Try not to lean forward if you can help it. Want to make sure hitting the target muscle. Okay, I think that's about 20. Whew. It's time to work a bit now. Have a little rest. Have a drink of your magic potion, whatever you've got. I've got a Monster. Don't follow my example if you're trying to lose weight. Don't have a sugar Monster drink when you're training. Probably not going to help the overall goal. Okay, give yourself 30 seconds. So next step we've got 20 goblets, 20 dumbbell rows. Going to give yourself a rest from the lunges for this set. If you've done all these sets so far, done it with good form, you'll probably start to see your lower back start to tighten up. This is the reason why we don't do lunges on every single set. We want to give the lower back a little bit of a rest in between those exercises. So, okay, get yourself ready. If you need to pause the video, then pause. If you're ready to go, let's go. So, 20 goblets. Squeeze the glutes if you want to. If you want to work on the inside of the adductors, go wider. Let's go for 20. Remember, just because we're going for 20 doesn't mean you can skimp on the form, and much rather you get 16 to 17 good reps with good form rather than 20 crappy reps which don't actually do anything. Remember, we're looking to target muscle here, looking to build muscle. It's not about completing the reps, it's about getting good form, engaging the muscle. Lost count again. Let's do a few more for luck. Okay, then we're going to go into rows. If you need to rest for a sec, give your lower back a rest, do that. If you're ready to go, let's go. So 20. Remember to retract, squeeze, turn the hands. Should have a little counter count my reps. I'm sure I've done more than I should have done. I think that's 10. Let's do another 10. Remember, form is really important. As you get more tired, you'll get more fatigued and focus less on the reps and more on just getting the job done. And that can be the fatal flaw which leads to an injury. So make sure you do every rep with good form. Remember, failure is where we want to get to. We want to get the muscle of failure so it grows. Okay, let's go into other side rows. You might find harder breathing on the second set, as in when you turn around or when you go on the other side, because you're in a bent over position. So if you need to get a rest, get your breath back, that's fine, do that. I think that's about 12. Okay. A couple more. Get your 20. Okay, we'll rest for a second. 30 seconds rest. Have a little drink of your potion. There people might scoff about having a pre-workout before doing a home workout. I haven't had one today. Probably should have. Pre-workouts make things a whole lot easier. Okay, going to give yourself a little rest. Get your breath back. Hydrate. Shout at your kids, whatever you want to do. Okay, so we've got 3 sets left. 15, 5 and 10. After this set, the goblet squats, we're going to do lunges again. Okay, ready? Pause the video if you need to. If you're ready to go, let's go. 15 goblet squats, 15 rows. Okay, into goblets, let's go. Sit, come on, smash them out. Squeeze the glutes if you want to. Remember, we've got each set now is less reps. So as we're becoming more fatigued, we're doing less reps so we can focus more on the reps rather than pyramiding right up to more reps. I think that's about 12. I'll watch this video back and it'd be like 60 reps to set or something. I got an A in maths at school, you know, GCSE. Yeah. Right, let's go. 15 rows. Squeeze each one. Keep it going. And the last couple of sets now. Squeeze the back. Couple more. Okay. Hopefully my microphone isn't picking up all that heavy breathing. Sound like a stalker or something. Okay, let's go. That's it, keep it going. Another 5. Okay, Just rest for about 5 to 10 seconds if you need to. My lower back's starting to complain a bit, so I want to get my lunges properly. What I don't want to do is fail on the lunges just because my lower back's failed. That's no good. So I want to make sure I've got the rest in. Right, let's go. 20 steps. So little lunges. And these might look easy, but they're blooming not. That's it. Oh. Whoa. That's a toughie. Oh. And if you're short like me, these lunges are absolute leveler when you go train with anyone taller than yourself. Because whenever you say, oh, we're going to do lunges, they're like, haha, I'm tall, so it's less reps for me. Put these ones in, see their face drop. Okay, then rest. We're going to go 10 goblets, 10 dumbbell rows. Hydrate yourself if you need to. Oh. Now, and I'm working hard even though the weight's light. You can see my heart rate monitor on the screen behind. 87%. That's almost CrossFit territory. Okay, going to go 10 and 10. 10 goblets, 10 dumbbell rows. Okay, change it up for this set if you want to. Going to go a little bit wider, work on the inside of the adductors. If you're a woman, this is always a problem area, so wider might be a good change for you now. Okay, let's go for 10. You can't get as deep on this, but you can really feel the hamstrings and the adductors working. Good alternative in the gym is high and wide leg press. This does put a bit more pressure on your knee, so just be careful about that. I have a bit of a funny knee, so be careful. Okay, 10. Over 10 rows. Okay, let's go. Now remember, I'm just saying 10. If you can do more, then do more. It's your workout, remember, this is just an instructional video. Ooh, excuse me. There's 10, let's go for another one. Another 10 reps. Remember, you can increase the weight if you want to. Couple more. Okay, and rest. Final set coming up. And we've got 5 dumbbells, so 5 goblet squats, 5 rows, and then the last 20 lunges. It's going to be a very short set. Get your breath back though. Remember, just because it's the last one doesn't mean it's going to be the worst for form, but it might be the worst for actually getting it done. Okay, get your breath back. If you need to pause the video now. If you're ready, let's get done. Last set, come on. Okay, goblet squats 5. Let's go. Pause, push. Pause, push. Let's go again. Pause, push. Pause, push. Pause, push. Congratulations, the baby boy. Let's go. Rows. Turn, squeeze. Squeeze each one. Remember, engage the muscle. If you want to do more than 5, be my guest. Let's go for another 5. Squeeze the muscle. Hold it. Okay, last 20 lunges. I know you're happy to hear that. Let's go, 10 each side. Okay, little short steps. Get that glute working. Keep it going. I might have gone off camera a little bit then. Sorry about that. Oh, nearly there. Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wow. So I hope that was enjoyable for you, as it was for me. Can't say that was the best 25 minutes of my life. My legs certainly feel worked, and I just hit 90% on my zone. So well done me. Thanks very much. See you next time.